Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sony and I'm a plus size content creator based in Abuja, Nigeria. And from the title of this video, you guys already know what this video is going to be about. I'm going to be doing a vampire Halloween makeup. This is my first time ever trying this on camera. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys learn something. I'm going to go into details of what I use on my face, the shade of foundation I'm going to be using, all of that good stuff. So if you're interested in seeing the outcome of this look, keep on watching.
Right now, the meaning of perfect to me is being different, and being different to everyone else in the whole world. That's perfect to me.
So I'm going to go in with my face moisturizer. You can use any kind of moisturizer you prefer at this point. I'm just going to use a regular face moisturizer because the base of any good makeup is a moisturizing primer or a moisturizer itself. This particular makeup look requires that you use a foundation that is like 3 shades or 4 shades lighter than your normal skin tone or your normal foundation. I ended up mixing the Zekel Even True Pro Coverage SPF 30 foundation in the shade Sexy Almond and my regular foundation, which is the Mary Kay Full Coverage foundation, in the shade 3B16. So yeah, those are the shades I used to achieve this very light foundation shade. And this particular makeup look also requires a lot of blending, so I'll advise you go in with a blending sponge rather than a brush. After all that blending, I'm going in to conceal with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Medium Beige and Toffee. Also note that this particular vampire makeup look needs a lot of elbow grease. It needs you to blend a lot, so be prepared when you're doing this makeup, because if you're not in the mood to blend, you have to go for another Halloween look. This look requires a lot of blending because you're using shades that are going to be way lighter than your skin tone. The reason why we are using shades that are way lighter than our skin tone is because we are going for like a more pale, dead look, right? Because you know vampires are mostly pale and they're not sun-kissed, they're not tan. Next up, I'm going to be going in with my Zekel Let's Face It HD Full Coverage Powder Palette to contour my cheekbones, and I'm going to be using the shade Cappuccino and Neon. Next up, I'm going to be going in with the same powder palette but in a different shade. I'm going to be using the translucent shade and the ivory shade to set my whole face. For this particular vampire look, I'll be using a black eye pencil to fill my brows. You can also use a black filler The reason why I'm using black is because it goes with the whole concept of the vampire look, red and black. And I tried to make this as thin as possible, but my brows will not just let me make it because my brows were too full. So I recommend that you make it as thin as possible. This was as thin as I could go. For this particular look, we're looking for harsh lines. So I went in with my lightest shade of concealer, which was in the shade, I think, beige. It's 2 shades lighter than my normal concealer, or 2 to 3 shades lighter than my normal concealer. The reason why we're using lighter shades is because I want the arc of the brow to have that very light finish, so it looks like I have like angry brows. Now we're moving to eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the palette called Darouge Gorgeous Me eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go in with the lightest shade of brown as my transition color. Then I'm going to be going in with a darker brown on my eyelid area. This part is probably going to be the most blended part of this makeup. So the next one is I'm going to be going in with this very dark black shade for my cut crease and to just blend the whole thing. Remember, we're going for a vampire look, so we're going to go in with this black for the top of my eye and also in my waterline. Just make it as black as possible. Just freestyle with this. You stop whenever you feel like. Just make sure your eyes are looking dark and you're looking like you're almost a pirate. You know those pirate looks? Yeah, that's the look you're going for with this eye. Time to pop in those lashes. I'm going to be going in with my classic Superhold lash glue for my lashes. Now we're going to go in with my Zickel loose powder in the shade Cafe and Golden Bronze to set the rest of my face so everything can blend together. I know I'm still looking very much dead and white and pale, but work with me. I'm going to now go in with my eye pencil that I use for my brows in a dark shade, which is black. I'm going to use it to line the whole of my lips. Because we're going for a vampire look, so we're going to be using really red lipstick. I'm going to be using this one from Eva Beauty, the matte lipstick collection, and it's in the shade 246. Next up, we're going to try to form bruising around the whole face. I'm going in with the exact same eyeshadow palette I used for my eyes, and I'm going in with a deep purple shade and a bit of red to give it that realistic bruising look. I'm also going to be taking that exact brush I used on my bruising to also contour my cheekbones to just give it that dirty, like you've been fighting, look. Next up, I'm going to go in with that exact same shade of purple under my eyes, but you're going to make it smudgy, you're not trying to make it look neat at this point. You're just trying to make it look like you've been up all night sucking blood and all of that. So you're going to go in with a lot of that purple shade to give it like that real bruising look. I also took a little bit of that red and the lighter shade of red, and I smudged my under eye, so it just gives it a more realistic look. Next up, I'm going to be taking that same red shade and smudging it on my fingertips so I can apply it on the top of by the side of my lips and under my lips to give it like that real I just was eating someone, you know, bloody look, like I just finished eating somebody kind of look. Yeah, just smudge it. It's not supposed to be perfect, it's just supposed to be smudgy around your mouth, like you didn't clean up after yourself after you ate a human being. Next up, I'll be going in with a red eye pencil, or if you have red paint you can use it. I'm trying to form veins around my eye, you know, just trying to give the whole vampire look a realistic approach to it. So yeah, I'm going to go in with that on both my cheekbones and my forehead. Next up is the fake blood. So if you don't have real fake blood, you can go in with like a lip gloss that is red. Like now I went in with this particular old lip gloss I had that is the color red, and it was really perfect. I took a brush and I started making like drips of blood. It doesn't really have to be perfect, like honestly it doesn't have to be perfect. Just make it really smudgy. Like when you're eating something, you don't plan on it being perfect, right? Yeah, so you're just going to make like smudgy drips of blood. Let's look real, let's look realistic. Just be creative with it. Next up will be the fake teeth. I used false nails to shape the teeth I wanted. If you don't have real teeth, you can use false nails. And voila, your vampire is ready. So we have come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video and found it very helpful, please do not forget to give me a like. I can't talk well because of this teeth, but if you found the video helpful and you like the video, please don't forget to give me a like, share, and also turn on your post notification. Subscribe if you haven't. Please subscribe, it's very free. If you want more of this kind of content, please let me know in the comment section. Also drop a comment for me if you like the outcome of this look. Drop a comment for me in the comment section. We have come to the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next one. Happy Halloween.
The meaning of perfect to me is being different, and being different to everyone else in the whole world. That's perfect to me. I just